walk it down. I won't take this long, but let's see if we get it down here.
What's it pulling out of, Rams? Is that your
Oh
is
shit!
that from your phone?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that? I hear an echo.
Hey guys, I'm long at 54, half position. This one's a little bit riskier than normal. Looking for a rejection off this golden zone. 20-point stop here. Looks like it's about to, yeah, it's about to kill me. Stops at 36. Quick stop out on that. Try to see if that fit would hold. My project X was weird. I had went into that entry and it, yeah, I had a little issue as well for a second.
I'm gonna tap into a short here at 35, guys.
I switched to top one futures and it looks like it's working. Let's see how it goes. Hey, can you guys hear me? I think I froze. Ace, can you hear me?
I can hear you. We're just trading yesterday's range.
little more pullback for a short. Some issues with Project X right now. I did switch from top to top one, or sorry, top step to top one futures, and it worked. I'm looking for a short, but I needed to come back up to the 50s. So if we can get that, I'll enter a short there.
'50s was definitely my optimal entry, but I took that little break of pre-market.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I don't think it'll hit me. Looks like it's gonna flush, but we'll see. I'm basically looking to short from the 50s for about 80 points, and then long, depending on price action, long at 974. That's what I'm looking at right now.
Boss A share screen. Oh yeah, sorry guys. Oh man, Adidas. I was one tick away from my fill. One tick.
Wait, oh really?
Yeah, we love when that happens. How do I do this again?
That happens to me like 5 times a week.
I'm probably gonna get filled here though. For my first trim, guys. Look at this. That's what everyone was saying. Project X is no bueno right now, but it's working on top one futures, and if you guys want to join, today on Top One. Use code ACE. It's 50% off all accounts and 30% off instant funded.
Yeah, I saw their straight to funded plus whatever that was. So I picked up 3 with your code just to give you a little something.
Nice. Hey, you enter into the giveaway, Adidas. Honestly, their accounts are really sick, and they added in so they're giving people the option. It's kind of like a merge between if you like the Apex intraday style, then those accounts are dirt cheap, and you can copy trade up to 9 of them. And then they have the instant sim funded, which is basically like the Tradeify end of day drawdown with the consistency and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I had 3 of those, maxed those, got a couple payouts, so they're legit.
Nice.
So good for them.
Well, they've been in the space forever, but they were on the Forex side. They came over to the future side 4 months ago now.
Yeah.
Because they're past the 90-day mark. I just had a meeting with them yesterday, and honestly, they're killing the game. There was 1 week where they were already paying out $1 million in payouts.
Yeah, I saw they seemed pretty legit. A lot of marketing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I like them. And I did do Tick Trader before, but the way it's just it gets super complicated. I ended up having them change their rules.
Right.
When I started a couple months ago. But now you have to pay for after you get they have direct accounts as well. So that's what I kind of like the straight to funded and then just get a payout. But you have to purchase the CME subscription now on their website, which is kind of annoying. I wish they
that's weird.
Yeah. So I'm probably not going to trade with them anymore. But I did get multiple payouts with them, so it's a solid firm. They updated their website too. When you say insta funded, you mean the straight to funded? So
yeah, they're straight to funded.
Yeah, they're straight to funded, or they call it direct. And why I like Tick was because they had 250K accounts, so it was a huge drawdown. So you could make quite a bit of money on a good 2-week streak. So. Yeah, it was nice, honestly. But for me, it takes to build up that buffer, whatever it is, I can't remember. It was 9K. Takes a bit, and then once you start getting payouts, so it takes a month or so to build the account.
I think it's even more on the 250.
Yeah, I can't. I have one. Let me see. I think it's
because I think 150 it might be 9K.
So the daily loss limit on the 250K right now is 6250. So it's probably
coming from you guys. There we go. First fill there at 23.20.
Nice trade.
Nice little 16 point from my entry.
Yeah, 250 is 15,000. That's right. It was 12 to 15K. They recently just changed rules. Nice trade.
Thank you. Just a little 1-to-1 right now. I hope I can get the extension from here. Regardless, move that SL and risk free trade for now. What's the difference between Top One's STF Sim Pro and Instant Sim Funded? One is intraday drawdown and one is end of day drawdown.
And one you do 3 accounts and the other 9.
Yeah. And that 9 is about to end. So they're going back to their 7. There's that drop, guys, that I was looking for. And that is another, I think, a London structure. Yeah. Right here at 23.13. We got a low coming in from 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. And also our London or our Asia session as well. One of our Asia highs and also London lows. So potential bounce off of there. Nice little second PT. I didn't take, but I want a little bit more squeeze, especially since I took a little earlier than I wanted for just 16, 17 points. Ooh.
Yeah, take your time. Sometimes it takes me like a month to, just the way I trade, to get the account, you know, in proper, with the proper amount of profit and all that stuff, and request the payout. And after that, it's like kind of rinse and repeat.
Yeah. I mean, Adidas is definitely right, guys. I think the number one issue that people have is trying to rush the process. And these props are trying to trick you by telling you it's 1 day to pass, 2 days to pass. So then it almost forces your psychology to full port. Yeah, that's a gorgeous flush. And that is my main PT right there. 35 points, as you guys can see on screen. That's what I was targeting, was that 23K. From here, I have 22,978 as my level. 22,978.
Did it without
That's a W. Rams, guys, literally his Project X isn't working. Is that on Top Step? Yeah, he's on Top Step and his thing is completely frozen, but he's still able to put in orders.
I'm just looking at
Yeah. He's just looking at a trade of 8 chart, and so he was able to execute it still and close for profit.
Oh, nice.
46 points right there, guys. Absolute beauty of a trade now. We get her done. Oh, shoot. I accidentally full closed. It happens. Whatever.
Yeah, I am looking for a long. I wanted to see how it reacts around this 80 level. I may have missed it, but let's see.
The
Yeah, I
classic
missed
fat
it.
finger. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that's a beautiful trade.
Thank you, thank you. London low at 82. Yep. Yeah, that's why I was targeting 76. 79 to 76. Wasn't getting greedy for a second. Beautiful fat finger, I know, for real. That definitely paid off. Sometimes it just works.
Yeah, I have a long draw, fair value low. We have London low, Asia low kind of grouped together. So depending how we react here at 980, I like to go long. Let's see.
And Adidas, it's so refreshing to be with another trader because I was in my own stage for the longest time. So it's just hearing my own analysis over and over. I'm like, man, I'm getting tired of my own voice.
I thought you were with other people.
No, so they kept trying to merge me with new people. So I had Vinny in for a while. Amar was with me, but he doesn't trade futures like actively. He's more of an options person.
Yeah.
Whereas Vinny's making too much money on his own to want to trade with us. I think that's what's going on. And because he's not an analyst, he's like, man, I can't even share my entries or anything. So I'm just gonna let Ace kick it by himself. He's a printer. Did he leave
I love-
here? No.
Oh yeah, he's still here, right?
Yeah, he's a mod here. Like he does the back end work.
I paired up with Jordan. It was so nice, man. And also
yeah.
it keeps me kind of grounded. Like I'm not going crazy or anything. I just stick to my just trade an hour and call it a day.
Mm-hmm. Nice little retest of that 23K. You tried psych levels, Adidas?
No, what's that?
Psych levels, like psychological levels, like the
Oh,
whole
psych levels,
23Ks.
I haven't used them.
No.
I'll
I mean,
throw it
usually
up.
when we look at like what's it called? The flow, the book map, you can always see fat orders around psych levels, so I don't pay for
Oh, I-
book map anymore. I'll just use. Man, my fat finger sucked, guys. There's my
Yeah.
PT right there.
So guys, I'm in a long at 74 here, 20-point stop. I'm not gonna wait for continuation on this, so you use an indicator or something?
I used a few. It's more just so levels that I don't have to draw it myself anymore. So like my value areas, I used to draw them out myself nonstop. Now I just use an indicator for that. And then I have deviations of orb. That's all I use. Nice and simple.
I just
Seems
trade
loud
fibs.
on my chart, but
Yeah,
you just trade fibs.
fibs in sessions and a little order
Yeah.
flow, so a little volume. But
Nice. Yeah, I love fibs.
I don't know. For me, it was just the most consistent thing that just kind of always made me money. So. My stop is 54. I'm long 74 here. Yeah, I did the same thing. I just made indicators to just show me what I want.
It's just so much easier, especially like if you already have a full strategy in place.
Exactly.
If it can be automated, why not? There's a few things I wish I could alter with this indicator, but I'm not smart enough to do all that coding and shit.
Just send it to me, man. I'll do it.
Okay, sick. I knew you were the indicator person. I was just trying to slide that in there, see if you would say anything. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm helping out Jordan. I mean, I'm a software engineer by trade, so good for
Nice.
me.
Hey, W. Nice little testimonial. Appreciate you, Mr. Paper Hands. Wow, 4K on the day? Man, you guys are making more money than me. I made 1K. But I'm only using one account. I'm not even copy trading right now. Is that the indicator in the mastermind? Yes. So both of them technically are. I gave you guys the orb fibs extension for free, and then the other one I don't own. It was just all levels that I use. The ones that I wish, like, if it could be different, I wish it didn't reset at the beginning of the month. Like, I wish it took a rolling 30-day period for like an anchored VWAP Flint. How do you access the mastermind trading? Right now, we only have the recordings up for sale. So you can purchase the recordings. I just posted it yesterday inside of my futures channel. I'm not going to spam it, so you can get the recordings there. And there's no news right now about when the next one live is going to be. Send him $2,000. Yeah, that's what Trump did. He just Venmo'd me $2,000. That's a joke, guys. Don't take that serious. Adidas, I was going crazy for the longest time. I thought it was your screen. I kept hearing dings, and my phone was on loud, and it's never on loud. That's all it was. I'm a goof. And there's that short, guys. Jeez. I'm out, obviously, fat fingered, but if you guys are still in, next PT is going to be 22,950 for a full deviation of today's 15-minute orb.
I'm pretty much right there. I got that stop at 54. I'm just waiting. I like how
Thank you, Rev.
because I've never. I mean, you know, every once in a while I'll hop in and stuff, but it's crazy seeing how your stuff. I trade kind of differently, but still matches a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, we both trade sessions. We're looking at structure. Like, we're taking the foundations and just adding a little bit of flair to it, which I like.
Yeah.
Crack that previous day POC, which is what I wanted to see. Went for a little retest, rejected off of it. I think this thing could continue to flush. Might get into a second trade real soon.
Yeah, I'm about to get stopped out on this one. Yeah, I got stopped out.
There's the... Damn. Wants to come to full PT, which would be my close. Little 90 pointer for everyone in here. And there is our weekly anchored VWAP, guys. Could see fat bounces off of here, and that also brings us to our previous monthly high, down at 22,934. So fat levels there, as you guys can see. Nice little suck up all the way through. And that trade is done. We're moving it off my screen. Realized, because I'm using the virtual camera now on Streamlabs, I can actually show you guys my position live as it's happening. So I'll definitely do that. I'll set that up for you guys next week. Make sure it's all pretty. I'm not going to show my face like Jordan because my face is already plastered all over Twitch, X, and YouTube. Sweet trade. You have the best tandem now. Thank you, Trade Catcher. It's like Adidas said, it's a lot easier when you have someone there with you trading, especially when they know what they're doing. It keeps you accountable. Just make sure that you're just going with the flow, not forcing trades because you don't feel pressured to, since there's someone else also alerting. Like when I'm by myself and I haven't alerted anything for the full day, I almost feel like I need to put something out, even though I know there's nothing out there.
Exactly.
That pressure just completely. I mean, like, hey, if there's 3 of us in here sometimes, me, you, and Jordan, and none of us are taking a trade, that speaks volumes.
Yeah, exactly.
King Caps, there's always a trade, fam.
There's always a trade. Like today I was going against Trent, took a little risk. Jordan knows how to really be patient.
Oh yeah, I was telling him yesterday. He was texting me, and I'm like, man, you are probably the most like disciplined when, if there's no trade, you are just sitting on hands. I get antsy.
Yeah, me too, man.
Wow, that just flushed straight through our anchored and our previous monthly high, guys. We're heading down to our weekly and monthly POC now. which I mean isn't much because it's only been open for a week. Like I said, I wish that was a rolling 30-day period for that monthly POC. Each trade is 50-50. I mean, in technicality, that's not the most correct. If the market goes up 80% of the time, is it still a 50-50 if now we're adding in, I mean, like, ceteris paribus, right? Like, sure, it's 50-50.
Bounced off that fair value low there.
Yeah, I have a shit ton of stacked levels there that she just got eaten up by. What an insane suck up. Wow.
Yeah, that was nice.
Nice little 25 points in 2 seconds. Jeez. She's a runner, she's a track star. Yeah, for real. On the 3 minute, not a green candle in sight since 9:45. Someone just asked how many entries are there for the giveaway. There have been 37 purchases. I don't know how many people got double entries off of that, but 37 entries
I did.
with some. Yeah, Adidas has double entry. I know that.
So I was literally planning on buying them, and your stuff
Yeah.
popped up. Like, beautiful.
Oh, man, that as soon as you see an STF for like 30 to 40%, that's ridiculous. Like, I'm loading up. I don't even know if I know the prop, but I'm gonna be signing up and trying to scrape all of that.
Yep, exactly.
My one of my top students, he's #1 on Top Step, KJ, and he talks about like sim scraping, like how to scrape every single sim funded that there possibly is. And honestly, it's the smartest thing to do. Just open up with every single prop, leverage all of that money. Like, you guys hear the Forex people talking about it, like money under management, AUMs. Literally use as much leverage as possible, grab all of their sim funding, and if they're pushing you live, then you don't necessarily have to use them. You guys can focus on a different live, or if you guys have your own live account.
Yep. That's exactly what I do. I just like mentioned it. I want to go against the trend here again. I'm long at 13. Fair value low. I have a long fib draw here. Oh, I'm long at 14.25. That's what I got.
I like this long as well. I'm gonna tap in with you.
Beautiful.
I like that a lot. This is my 2.618, guys, off of extension, and we have all stacked levels here with our ADR low. So,
Cool.
can you dip a
That's
little
20
lower for
points.
me?
Yeah, might hit my 20-point stop pretty soon.
I'm gonna take right there. 905 for me.
Oh, my stop is at 97.
We have aligned levels there. I'm gonna go a little bit lower just because I had pretty good fill. But yeah, 97 would be my stop. That's the funny part. I'll give myself a 10 point leeway, guys.
Yeah, I am looking for probably 45 points.
And that is quick. 18 points, guys. I almost didn't even catch an entry if that thing wanted to rip
Yeah, I was a little bit
literally
afraid of
1 minute ago.
It's fighting low volume. I know it wants to rip up.
Me and Adidas like to have fun and go against the trend.
Yeah, I definitely do.
There it is again, guys, for that 17, 18, 19, 20, little 20-point pop. I have PT at 29, so just based off of an R to R perspective, there's 24, 25. I am starting to take a trim. So full PT right there would be 29.75. So we're going to say 30. From there, I have 38.75 and 50 as my two other trims. But I took that early.
My first TP will be 39.75. That's my first one. See if we get there. Be about like 25 points or so.
Thank you for the follow, Ishi. 98. I appreciate you. Man, there's sometimes I don't even realize that I'm live streaming. And I'm like, yo, did I just pick my booger or my ass? Like, I have no clue.
Bro, I cannot do a live stream. I got the kids right before. I'm struggling.
Yeah, right.
To get up.
No, I feel you. Refill your meds, bro. Oh, you just reminded me. I actually do need that. I did not take my med today because of that. Thank you. Typical ADHD. For real.
This thing doesn't look like I want to. I'm gonna take a trim here at 30. So I just trimmed here at 30. Next one's at 39.75.
Nice. And there is that previous monthly high getting targeted right here for 30 points, guys. That's what I was targeting. Took the trim early though, so my next one is at 38.
Just
Or
got
40, 43. Sorry, not 30.
All right, trailing my last two, and that's it for me.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Adidas,
You
look at
came
that.
out.
I was one tick away, bro. One tick away from my fill.
That's why I was like, let me just trim, man.
No, honestly, yeah. And dynamic R, guys. That's PT right there, regardless. Gorgeous moves. 38. There we go. Tapped. And that's that. I want to see if I can get this. I'm just going to trail away on this last one, see if I can catch a way bigger move. If we can reclaim over this weekly anchored. Otherwise, stops. I'm going to keep it in profit at 25. Make sure I can at least secure 20 points on this last one. And there's that move. Let's see if we can capture a good chunk of this.
I'm putting my trailing stop probably at like 20 here. Just gonna let it run up.
Yeah. Now that I'm off hands off my chart, time to refill meds.
Look at you guys.
Look
What
at
a
us.
duo. What a
Right?
duo.
We be killing it.
Gosh.
We be killing it. It's all Adidas, man. It's not me. I just follow his lead.
And then now we just need Jordan in here to keep everyone really, really calm.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
and
People were
centered.
telling me yesterday, Lear, they're like, man, Ace, this past 2 weeks, you've been trading so different. Instead of like all the joking
Mhm.
around and talking about dicks and all that shit. He's like, you're actually giving analysis. Your channel is full of charts. They're like, who is this guy?
I love it.
Hanging out with Jordan and Adidas.
Yeah, for real.
Jordan definitely keeps me kind of common level because I like to gamble here and there, or take trades at 8+ setup.
Yeah.
Dude, there's just, I think, what up, Flint? Big Poppy? No, I think you guys kind of hit it right on the nail. That's what these prop firms rely on, man. Human nature. That's the whole one day to pass, zero
Yep.
consistency rules. They're preying on it,
It's a casino.
preying on that's it. So you have people like Jordan and that's who they don't want. The ones that will sit on their hands an entire day.
And so why that's so true is when I get moved up to live on like a couple accounts, they restrict you. I get it, it's real money and whatnot, but like restricting it, like Tradeify split up all my winnings into like 10K accounts, and so I have to copy trade. I would have preferred like a 50K account or something like that, and they just manage it. But there's always something, right? They're trying to. That's how they operate.
I find it a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, when it's a live account and they're kind of doing that, because they're already putting up like for the margin 15K off the rip, right?
what I'm
So to keep splitting up your funds and making it harder for the trader once you're live doesn't make sense to me.
Did not make any sense, man. I had like 50K, and then they told me they were doing this, and then they said, oh, we're just gonna pay you out like 20K, and then we're gonna give you 3 10K accounts. I was like, this is crazy. And then they limited me to like 1,500 drawdown. It was crazy.
That's because you're no longer an asset to them. You're a liability. You're as soon as you go live, they're not really making money off you anymore, or they don't. The potential to make money off you has drastically been reduced. So to them, you're no longer an asset.
Yeah. Plus they're putting up money for you.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's now the risk has moved.
Why is Lear
I mean,
a speaker? Dude can't even swim. Yo, Amar's making fun of you, Lear, from the guy who swims backwards.
Get him, the guy that can't even swim forward. I've never seen that in my entire life, and I've basically lived on the water my entire life. I went to school where you have to be in the water, and I've never seen anyone paddle and actually go backwards.
Yeah, that was insane work. I don't know how he did that. And we're about to just get my full PTs right here, guys. Another 50-pointer. Insane.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I'm gonna let these last 2 cons ride up.
Yeah. Just keep trailing away. That's all I do.
I would like ideally, I would like us to go all the way to 2340.
Someone just said, is it better to link all your prop firms to one copy trader, or do 2 to 3 micros, or trade each account separately on minis with heavier size and tight stops? I'm going to be so honest, this is so subjective. Insanely subjective. Right? Like, if you know that you are a crash out trader and you can easily make one mistake and fuck up every single prop, then do not use a copy trader. But if you are a consistent and disciplined person, then shit, why not?
Yeah, I prefer
100% agree with that. I copy traded at the beginning. I do not copy trade any of my accounts now.
Yeah. One of my students was asking me literally last week if I copy trade, and I double dip sometimes depending on the prop. Most times than not, I do not. I just let each account breathe. And if it's an absolute A+ setup, that's where I'm kind of double dipping. Like that first short, super happy with, nice little double dip over there with my TPT and Tradeovate or Tradeofies, and then off the bottom here, taking those top ones. So letting each account have its moment.
Yeah, I spread my risk. I take a trade on like top step, top one, tick two.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever double dip too?
Yeah, of course. I've found more success when I'll take like 1 to 2 trades per prop firm, because I'm not really taking that many trades a day. Like max, I'm taking like 6 trades a day.
Ace, you should pop into the MOT show. He has girls spinning on trip. Hey, you can't talk about that here. You can't talk about MOT here, silly. Ace, what is the SIP for prop firm account KJ method? There is no like, oh, this is how you do it. Literally, if you are a good trader, it's the same process on every single prop. Like Adidas will tell you it. I can tell you it. Every single person who has received multiple payouts from multiple props will tell you all you have to do is just leverage and trade smart. Like the whole full porting and over leveraging and over trading, if you guys can get rid of it, I guarantee you 99% of you could actually be successful in this space. Trading is actually really easy once you make it. Everyone else makes it hard. Like your psychology, like whenever we're preaching psychology, and why we do so many psychology classes is because you guys are literally fighting yourself. The fact that you guys are annoyed about a psychology class already tells me your psychology is shit. Tilt is the devil. It really is. All your crash outs and, oh, I only have $100 of drawdown left, I might as well full port. Like all of that mentality, throw it out the window and just trade smart. That's all it takes. Trade a few micros, take your time, because this process of you full porting, trying to reach the 10 days until payout, that's what's fucking you over. Take it slow. If it takes you a month, then it takes you a month. At the end of the month, you maybe got 3 payouts from 3 props on max. Man, you just made 10 to 20K, as opposed to you crashing out and buying a gajillion accounts trying to do the 10 days all over again. Think smart.
Dude, spitting facts. You guys have to understand, these props are a business. If they are giving you a rule, it's not to, trust me, it is not to benefit you. Oh, that rule is amazing, or they changed it. No, because they have run the numbers. You've heard some of the CEOs even talk about, hey, we have to run the numbers. You gotta see how that rule would affect the business and the company and then they adjust that rule to benefit them, because they understand psychology. So you have to understand how you can defeat that rule or play it into your favor, because they thrive on that. They thrive on people going tilt. They thrive on people reading into that 1 day to pass.
Yep.
7 days to pay. I only got 2 days left, and I need to reach payout window. Like I'm these next 2 days I gotta go a little heavier than I should, and that's how they win.
Ignore all of that payout window nonsense. You just trade it, and then the payouts will come.
Literally. It's like people are so concerned, like, oh, I need this max payout by 7 days, by 10 days. Bro, you're gonna fuck yourself over. Literally last week, I told you guys this too. I literally was 1 day away to a payout, and I lost the whole thing, right? Because I was so focused on getting it in the next day. I make the same mistakes you guys do, but imagine if I just waited it out. It took a month even for $600 extra. I guarantee it wouldn't have been a whole month, right? But as soon as you take your time and just process every single prop, this is why we're telling you guys to leverage all these props, right? You guys will get a shit ton of payouts. Like that is literally, KJ has made over $1 million in payouts from sim funded guys, from prop firms. A 21-year-old trader. If he can do it, everyone can.
I did get trailed out on that long there, so I'm not in a position.
Damn, how long is KJ gonna stay 21? No, Amar, he was like 18, 17 when we had first met him. he's an absolute printer, that guy. He was kind of like me, in all honesty. When I had first started, I always say this story. For me, there wasn't the trials and tribulations and struggles, because for me, it just made sense. What do I have to do to keep making money and keep compounding? If you guys can let go of the whole psychology, like I said, of just, oh, I need to get quick payouts, I need to get rich quick, the process would have been so much faster. I know so many of you guys who have still not received a payout and have been trading in this game for like 2-3 years now. Imagine if you took your time.
I went almost 2 months, like December, January, I was killing it, and I went 2 months with no payout, and then it just kind of happened. Like, you just give it time. Like, everything Ace is saying is literally perfect.
Can you give this speech every day at 9:45? No, I'll get sick of my own voice. I just like doing it whenever I get heated. Like, I think because the process is so simple and seeing so many people struggle, it hurts. Like, I don't like seeing it from being at the top when I know how easy it is.
Oh, you should record it and we can all make it our alarm clocks.
Well, it is recorded, so we'll see if the editors want to do anything with this.
Like that rock alarm clock or whatever. You guys know about
Yeah.
that?
I need structure between the best prop firms that pay with STF. I know Adidas says Tick, Take Profit, Tradeify. To be honest, they're all good. But like STFs, I only use Top One and Tradeify, which is a very, very similar structure. And the good thing about Tradeify and Top One, which is why I struggle to understand some people, it's a 20% consistency. That is so easy to achieve. Like, people get pissed that it's not open like Top Step where I can make a gajillion dollars in one day. Bro, you don't need that. At the end of the day, you want to be a consistent trader. 20% is very reasonable and very doable. If you guys have a growth and you guys had passed that, that's 35%. Even easier. Top One, not familiar with. Yeah, they are on the newer side because they were on the Forex. They just opened up on the future side and they are killing it. They are like running the leaderboards like no tomorrow in terms of payouts.
Yeah, top One's been great. Got payouts from them. Just bought a couple with Ace's code too, so they're legit.
I need your voice in my ear. Dress it up. Shut the fuck up. Five more minutes, guys, and I'm calling it.
Yeah, I am looking at one more long because I just have this third account I want to trade. I just rejected off that 707, so I'm maybe taking a long here. But yeah, I'll be done as well today.
Just started with Top One this week. Love the charts. My problem is their trading platform. Yeah, I mean, the only issue with them currently is that they're only on Project X, which is the same as Top Step's TSX. The platform itself is gorgeous. Like, Tradeify has nothing on the Project X platform in terms of like how you can just drag your scales, the way that it auto closes your positions and all of that is phenomenal. I think that there's a little bit more slippage and spread personally on Project X and TSX, anything that uses Project X, but in terms of like user-friendly UI, it's phenomenal. And I don't know if I'm allowed to be saying this. I just had a meeting with them and we are trying to get, we're trying to be the next prop on Tradeivate. So Tradeivate only allows certain props at a time or whatever the case is. I don't know the back-end details, but we are very high on the list for being next on Tradeivate. Don't know if I'm allowed to be saying that, so oops. Ending the day early. Thanks, Ace and Adidas. Thank you, Alphamir. Is Ace starting a prop? Hell no. Ace, your OnlyFans link is not working. Need feed pics. Y'all are insane. See, this is where the demons come out, Adidas. I went from being by myself, talking reckless, and it's because of all of these people asking for feet pics at my OnlyFans and asking for kisses every day while I'm trying to give analysis.
At least it's after we made money.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's fine.
Yeah. If y'all are asking him for feet pics at open, like, I'm gonna say something.
Oh yeah, you're getting banned from our stage.
Yeah.
It's not me with an OnlyFans link on Linktree, bro. It's Rick rolled. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Adidas, what's your background? What's your ethnicity?
I'm Greek and Middle Eastern, so I'm like kind of all over.
Interesting.
That's kind of my mix. Yeah, I'm a mutt basically.
Racist Ace to the stage. How am I being racist because I asked for someone's ethnicity? What the fuck? I'm like trying to zoom in into his Discord picture. It doesn't blow up any bigger. I'm just gonna ask the guy.
Yeah, I have a real shitty picture up there. It's just what I had when
that shit's so cute with the Dragon Ball Z and your kid.
Yeah. My wife, his birthday's right next to mine, so my wife threw us like this Dragon Ball Z birthday thing.
That's so sick. I love that. All right, guys, that is me calling it. Adidas, you done?
Yeah, me as well. I'm out. Appreciate it.
All right, guys, we appreciate you guys. We love y'all. The giveaway is still happening, by the way. So if you guys want to sign up to Top One, they have insane discounts, 55% for all accounts other than their STF, their instant STF, which is 35%, insanely cheap. If you guys pick up 3 or more accounts, you guys get double the entry. We are giving away 250K in growth, so 5 50K growths. And that'll be happening on Saturday once Friday closes and the promo is over. So yeah, we love y'all. We printed. We appreciate you guys. And
Good job, boys.
Yeah, I probably won't be here tomorrow because it's a Friday and we absolutely full sent it this whole week. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I love y'all and peace.
Later, Ace. Yeah, see you guys.
Can't see